She got a 5.
Oh.
Wait, please roll a.
What's the stats? What do I do?
Body. Wait, stop.
I just rolled a d6.
Just a d6?
Yeah, just a d6.
To be fair, I would say it's probably body and reaction.
One.
It's a 5.
Oh!
I'll take it.
So apparently, y'all had a pretty good time.
You showed her some magic.
Alright, with your,
I got one hit.
As he's on the cusp of sleeping, he decided to astrally project and go rummage around in her things.
Yeah, why not?
Like a good lover.
Like a good lover.
I like how you tried to back away from it and you're like, can't go anywhere else.
Nope. And so you start going through her own sleeping quarters that she's shared with Baron Marcel.
Yeah.
And you see the most delectable strand of pearls.
Oh,
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 You go to sleep.
can someone please refresh me? I remember the significance of the pearls, but I don't remember the storyline.
Jiang's pearls got stolen.
Okay, so
from a case, like a locked case.
Yeah.
Oh,
from her
okay.
locked.
I thought it was something to do.
You gotta
They
tell
had
me
to be
about
someone
that.
else's pearls.
Gotta.
Or does he just gotta go steal the pearls?
Listen, here's the problem with running with Shadowrunners when you're a cop. All the runners have their own side hustle.
Y'all get up, and you notice the staff is acting kind of oddly.
Is she still there when I wake up?
No.
Awesome. Literally the dream. Is my awesome.
What do you have that's of any value?
Magpie probably has
He's got a good watch.
I was about to say a watch.
I'll get up and go to breakfast.
Fantastic.
I will do the same.
Awesome. You both see Doctore tending bar.
Oh,
Chandra's dead.
Right?
Chandra's dead. Oh no!
Oopsie.
I loved Chandra.
Is he good at tending a bar?
He's experienced.
Okay. Then I'm not worried.
Hey, so, what'll I do you for?
Shirley Temple, what's going on?
Well, it seems as though the fiancé found her fiancé.
Wife.
Excuse me?
They were married.
Oh, well. Then, Indira found her wife, Chandra, dead. As far as I can tell, there seemed to be bruising around her neck. I just kind of had her relocated to the freezer. I was waiting for you guys to wake up. Do your job.
I go to the kitchen.
I'll go to be a buffer
Yeah.
for him and the cooks.
I just talked to Oriole.
Yeah.
Hey, Oriole.
Yeah, Oriole's in the middle of, it looks like it's going to be omelets today. Bunch of, like, diced tomatoes, French mozzarella, you know, that big draw. And he kind of looks up, and he sees you, and he's like, yep, it's in the freezer. Edmund will get the code. So...
I love this. I love our relationship with them now.
So Edmund goes over, and he... Beep, 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 beep. And,
Still covering?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
it's kind of
I was gonna
hard.
say, does it work when he's standing in front of a giant?
I imagine, okay, let's say he pops his collar and gives himself a shield of some kind.
He just
like,
becomes a vampire.
From the height.
Sure.
But he says at the same time, he goes, I swear I'm still a ghoul.
Children of the night.
Yeah.
And he lets you in, and there's Chandra in her PJs.
I'm gonna have a nice, long, hard look over Chandra, just like I did the old man.
It's not you, honey.
No. Would have meant something completely different with that.
I'm gonna have a nice, hard
Also, too.
look over the corpse.
Another two, yeah, you can confirm the distinct bruising around her neck, and you can see the telltale signs of petechial hemorrhaging.
Yeah.
For the layman, I've heard that term in a crime show before. I don't remember.
Blood vessels blowing in your eye.
Okay.
Does it look like it was like somebody going like,
Yeah,
or
so-
like somebody going like,
So, like, I'm gonna kind of, like, look at the bruising, and does
With
it
a
look like
two,
somebody...
That's really hard to determine. You can definitely tell there's bruising, but with
Can
a
I
two,
take a look?
you could probably take a look.
How about it?
Potentially.
With a 3, it doesn't look like hands. It definitely looks like some kind of not hands.
Like a karate?
Like not hands.
Okay.
With a
Okay.
3.
Fair.
Cord. This is turning into quite the widow's trip. How many more married couples are there on this
You
train?
got the pregnant lady. I think her baby's just jealous of all the happy marriages going around.
Still think it's the baby.
I just kind of gently push her out of the
Strangle her with
freezer.
the umbilical cord. It makes perfect sense.
In fact, we have anti-evidence that that couple is in an unhappy relationship. Tony has spent a decent amount of time with them, and they seem to be happy enough.
Umbilical cord strangling. It is
A
the baby.
thing. Why is our Congress not taking action on this?
What's gonna go try and find Indira?
Okay, so you knock on a couple of doors until you hear someone respond who sounds like Indira.
Yee.
And
It sounds like a anguished go away.
I was just coming to check on you. I heard the unfortunate news and I wanted to make sure that you were okay.
I'm not, but thank you.
If you need anything, let me know.
She nods and she closes the door. As that's going on, you have to wake up and you're just like, I feel like today's gonna be an omelet day.
It's gonna be such a great omelet day.
So you get dressed and you head over to the
Omelet cart.
yeah, let's. And you go up to the top floor and you see Rory and Pauline are there together. Michael's taking the orders. Kawaku and Oibo are eating together. And then Miguel's there and Kalani's also there.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'll sit with Miguel.
Alright. Miguel's like, yo, there's omelets today.
Right?
Bruh.
Bruh.
Omelets?
Yeah. So sure, you sit with Miguel and he's like, have you heard? Like, the bartender's dead.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Chandra.
Who's gonna make my drinks?
Magpie begins to openly weep.
What am I gonna do on this train ride?
I don't know. There's a guy down there.
Oh, thank
who's
God they
kind of
replaced her. Wait, you're the guy, right?
Oh, are you with,
Yeah.
Oh, then, yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Steak omelet.
Alright,
They'll know what I want.
Michael takes...
Steak. Omelet.
Beef. Cow specifically.
Yep.
Michael looks at you a little bit oddly, but he's like, yeah, alright. And he takes note. So Blindside and Solar Flare, you guys head on over to the breakfast car, and you see Magpie there. His omelet's just arrived.
It looks so good.
Like, it looks like there's strips of, like, filet mignon or something.
Oh, God. Those ghoul boys straight to my heart.
Miguel's just like, huh?
What?
Good old.
Those good old boys.
Oh, right. I didn't realize you had such a good relationship with the chefs.
I make it my mission to get a great relationship with any chef I meet.
Yeah, no, good rule. Alright.
Good save, my boy.
I'm gonna go knock on Tony's door if I see he's not in there.
Fair. What time would this be around?
I guess we're right around 9.
Okay. Tony sits right up and you hear all this from outside, but like muffled, obviously. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. No fruit liqueurs. You know the. Okay. You good? Hey, Del. Hey. Okay. Listen, I don't have the energy for this. What? I'm sorry. Hi. Come in. He shuts the door.
You okay?
No. Do I look okay?
You
Do I look
like,
okay?
You look like hell froze over.
Yeah.
You look better than Chandra, though.
Why? You're pretty
Ah, you could say that. She's in the freezer.
Oh God, she made such a good French 78.
And they're called 75.
Damn it! Do they like the other ones? I mean, like
It looks like she got,
like a garrote?
like, God, it didn't look like a hand strangled her. I feel a little bad about this one, actually.
If the door, he pushes on the door again to make sure it's latched, and he goes, sit, tell, you have something on your mind.
She'll tell about the handkerchief and how she kind of.
Oh, God, son, I don't, what do you mean? Sorry, solar flare. I mean, if we want to pretend I don't know, we can pretend I don't know, but like.
I don't want you to get in the habit.
Fair, true. Keep the thing up. My point is, like, if anybody knows about how to discuss a tumultuous relationship, it might be you. I don't want to speak out of turn, but come on. You've both half and half lived in my establishment for a while. You can't expect a bartender to not... Obviously, we know a bartender knows everything, which could have led to this, but I'm just saying, maybe you could talk to the...
I tried.
Oh, not good.
She was not receptive.
What did Magpie end up doing last night?
The widow?
That's what I thought. Okay. Once I sent him off, I was kind of hoping that would happen. Did you know what he gathered? Gathered? It might have been Long Island medium? Do you know what he got from it?
I haven't talked to him yet.
Oh, okay.
I sent a group text. Food car. Now. Them G-boys making sweet omelets.
I meant, honestly, anything greasy. Alright. Breakfast?
Sure.
Alright. Head down. Are you there?
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna just send him a picture to ruin his meal, but then I realized
No.
there's nothing in this car that's grisly enough to ruin a meal.
Not for him, at least. Alright, so we all get down there and order something.
I do want to check something before I leave. I checked under her fingernails.
There seems to be biological matter in that she scratched someone, but it's kind of hard to see, like, maybe some skin, maybe some blood. Like,
Well, I mean, I don't have a DNA testing kit, but I know that the person who did it got scratched.
Mm.
I'm going to take a picture of her neck so that I can try to figure out these bruises, and I'm going to take one more good hard look at it. Five.
Jeez.
It's definitely not hands.
Okay.
It looks like it was by some kind of notched cord.
Notched cord like a strand of pearls?
Okay.
I think I found what they did with the necklace.
She killed her husband, who she thought was having an affair with Chandra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's less of a vigilante and more of a jilted lover.
Well, that's good.
But we don't know about the necklace. Are you gonna share the necklace?
So you would have to describe it.
Eventually,
You would
I'm
have to describe
enjoying
it.
my steak
You
omelet.
say knotted cord, like a regularly intervaled cylinders along a string.
Well, circular, but yeah.
Yeah.
No,
yeah, okay.
he's flat out says, I think I might have found where the necklace went. Click. And then, like, I'll come up there and be like, yeah, so it was either a knotted rope or,
The pearls.
the
Okay, well then this just became a easier. We find the person who stole the pearls, and that's probably the one.
Yeah, and I've been trying to find the person who stole the
No.
pearls.
We don't-
Yeah, I've been trying to find the person who stole the pearls since Jiang told me about them.
About that.
You've been breaking your back on that one.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
About what?
I might have found him.
Mag.
I mean, before I went to bed last night, I decided to do a little investigating of my own via magic.
Mm-hmm.
And I,
As you should.
As I do, I left my body and traveled to Elise's room because I knew she wouldn't be there at the time.
Wait.
Yeah.
You knew she
And,
would. Wait,
there-
stop. Why did you knew she wouldn't be there?
She was busy, and so.
Oh, you distracted her.
Yep. I had her distracted good.
Like a
The-
five? Like a five good?
Like I'd say a 5 out of 6. Regardless, the pearls were in her room, kind of.
In Elise's room.
Yeah, she wasn't there.
In
at
the
the
room
time.
of the Elise.
Well, no, she wasn't there, but they were in her room.
Go
Okay.
check.
What?
Right now. Go look.
No.
Because if they're still there now, odds are she didn't do
If I
it.
check right now, it's gonna look like I'm having a seizure or something.
Just put your head down.
No, it doesn't work like that. I get all floppy.
You're sitting down at a table.
I held you last night while you did it. You didn't get all floppy last night.
That's what she said.
Go ahead. Well, wait, actually,
I will keep his
Tony,
head from
Tony,
hitting the table.
Tony hands one menu to
damn it.
Solar. Sorry, Tony hands one menu to Solar Flare and holds one menu up himself,
He gets like a knife in one hand and a fork in the other, and just whoa.
a la Grease.
And I'll make sure
We're building a
because I am a doctor.
Or
yeah.
Alright, so you go and you check Elise's room, and you notice that the pearls are not where they were.
Alright, well, they're not there anymore. I don't know, she might have moved them, someone took them. She
Why
wasn't,
would
she
she
might
move
have
him? Why would
moved-
she move him if she didn't know you?
well, she wasn't there all last night. I don't know when she left. So someone else could have got in there and took them. They weren't exactly secure.
We'll say Jiang shows up late to lunch,
Breakfast.
and she runs right up to Solar Flare,
Hey, baby.
and she completely ignores you.
Yep.
Next.
And she's like, you will not believe what I found in my room. And she shows you that she has her pearls back.
I just kind of
And you just start hitting solar flare.
yeah.
And there's Tony holding up a small.
I
the
am
cocktail
very
mini
glad to see that you found those. Would I be out of line if I asked to see them a little bit more closely?
Lights up.
That's bad for your health.
You can look at them as close as you like. And she takes her hand and just like gently slips it on the back of like the nape of your neck and just brings you in towards her décolletage. Go ahead and roll perception.
Tony's already smoking
I
a
roll
cigarette.
perception?
Just please do this.
Ooh,
Don't worry.
that is
They're
4.
lights.
It's
Yeah,
not
you get a
very
good
much
eyeful.
money.
Yeah, I sure did.
Yep.
Did the pearls look? I don't know.
Murdery. Do they appear like a weapon?
The pearls around her neck do not seem as though they are currently weaponized.
See the
They don't seem like. What you're saying is the pearls are currently choking her to death. Like what the?
Pearls.
But you can envision it happening.
The pearls, though, match the strangulation pattern
That
of the
would be
picture.
That I text to her right now so they pull up on her HUD and she can line them up with the pearls in her text.
That's actually legit.
That
Yeah.
sounds
Yeah.
super cool.
Send her the. Please.
Like the
That's
CSI, like,
amazing.
Enhance.
Well, here's the thing. Blindside's also sitting like this, like manipulating his phone.
All right. Well,
But
Tony's
he's
there
not
with the
nearly
same
as good at
cocktail
it
menu,
as
just
she
going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll double.
Where did you find them?
Like what?
They were right back in my safe.
Doesn't it seem strange that they weren't there when we looked at them, though?
Yeah, but it does seem strange that like a thief would return them. But like, I mean, I only told you that they were missing, so it's not such a. No one even knows they were gone.
Well, I'm very happy that they were returned. Did you want to have breakfast together?
Oh,
I'm just
sure.
about done with them. What is Young wearing? Anything revealing?
She got décolletage.
Yes.
Does it look like she got scratched?
You see no marks on Jiang riding that 4 from earlier.
I don't think it was my girl. I think it might have been yours. Did you scratch your girl up? Because that might have,
I check underneath Magpie's fingernails.
because that might compromise some, evidence integrity.
Very
Yes.
fair. Actually, let's discuss this because if she gets scratches on her, we cannot prosecute her on this later. You have to come clean about this, my boy.
I don't think Magpie's a scratcher.
Was she into superfluous scratching in a way that now, knowing that the murderer was scratched, Magpie might think it's suspicious?
I would not say any suspicious scratching
I feel like
occurred.
Okay.
I would say that perhaps some scratching did happen.
Right,
not
right.
like bad scratchy. It was just
What
good
time-
Bone Town. We had a good trip to Bone.
Put the body in the freaking freezer before I could take a temp.
How long ago was it put in there, though? If we could.
When was the body found?
Who are you asking?
I'm asking.
I'll
Okay.
The décolletage.
Okay. As
That's
the
what I
breakfast
said.
ends, they've done stuff. Tony has not done anything. I have an idea now. I would like to go talk to the cooks again.
Okay.
Too many cooks.
So Tony's gonna go talk to the cooks.
I'll go
All
with
right.
You go with me? Is that
Yeah,
what you
only
said?
because I want to tell them they made a bomb. Once again.
Okay, sure. Knock on the door with the traditional, as in you know who this might be. Like it doesn't really mean anything. We didn't establish this.
Jimmy!
My boys. You remember my friend Mag, right?
Yes.
Obviously, I thought, but I mean,
Yeah, Mag.
Yeah,
right.
Mag.
what's her name? I'm
Maglio.
sorry.
Now it doesn't matter.
Sure.
We've all got our secrets. How's it going, boys?
All right,
Pretty good. Pretty
he does
good.
look at you. Goes, I'm sorry. Like not really, but like a look of like.
No, I get it.
All right.
Rough nights.
You have Chandra's body.
Mm.
We did this the first time around. Can my doctor friend come look?
He already
please?
Yeah, he
did
did.
take a look.
He did? What?
Yeah.
Yeah. no,
I have pictures.
Yeah,
I
they-
was there.
They inform you that he's already looked at the body. Just like, yeah, she was strangled.
Strangled good.
What time did her
Corpse show up here.
Maybe around
that's the way to put it?
6:37.
If I do not know this, that's fine. But we did have a conversation about this. Can I get a time generally that I know that Sun took the handkerchief to the partner of Chandra? whose name is
It
blanking
was
for me.
like the night before.
It was, but I mean, like, was it 2 a.m., 3 a.m.?
Oh no, it's like 10, 11.
Okay, because a 2-hour fight leading to a murder is different than a 7-hour fight leading to a murder.
Where the hell was her spouse that whole time?
Good question.
So they just walked into the room and found her at 6?
Or we don't know this. Did they wake up and find her after a
That brings about even more questions. How
No,
do
it
you
does.
not
It
do
does.
that
It does.
happen?
No, but what I'm saying is, it's open to exploring. Also, who knows who else is walking about the train 6 or 7 a.m. Who's to say?
And Deer might have been angry and slept on the couch.
Coulda. All seem like explorable options. I think I know who you should talk to. So, you not much one for the morning after, or
I think he realizes that
Not
he was
particular.
clearly an alibi.
I don't think he does realize that. I think Magpie thinks he was a stud of the night and might not know what point he played. Let's be honest. Let's be fucking honest. You got the in with this girl. Why would you not be the one to talk to her? You think I'm gonna walk up and talk to her and be like, hey, you f***ed boy last night and also your husband's dead. What can you tell me?
Alright.
Right.
Be like, hey, you slept with you, let me get in that ear of yours.
I'm already in that mouth, girl. Let me get in that ear. You know what I'm saying? Once you go mag, you go deaf. There you go.
Ugh. I'm gonna seem desperate.
Ugh.
I'll just go walk up.
Pretend-
By the
listen.
way, nice steak, boys.
As we're walking out, he says nice steak. We're walking out, heading back the direction to where he might have to go. And I go, look, don't act like you've never chased after some good ass. You can't get enough. It's not that hard.
Fine. I'll go try and hunt down Elise, I guess.
Alright, well, I mean, assuming you head towards her room,
Yeah.
she's not there.
The lounge?
Mm-mm. Check your room.
My room? The Indira's room?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I go sit in a nice comfy chair and I astro project and I see them both in there.
Yeah.
What the f? And I'll just go back into my body. Weird thing, guys. We got
What?
2 widows hanging out.
Well, I mean, that's not super weird.
Feels weird.
And Deer was comforting Elise.
No. It feels weird.
It feels weird.
Oh, and Deer was comforting Elise when Marcel died.
It also could be a you
They're
you
friends.
murk mine, I murk your situation.
Do I knock? Is that...
Knock, for
Alright,
sure,
fine.
knock.
I mean, Indira wasn't really receptive to talking to me, and we were
Yeah.
buddies.
We'll see.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Indira answers the door, expecting it to be Solar Flare, because she was just there about an hour ago, and she's the only person who's disturbed her since.
Fair.
Oh,
Hey.
what do you... Can I help you? And she kind of moves
Yeah.
her head with yours
Yeah.
as you're trying to, like, duck in.
I love that.
I heard about what happened.
Damn,
We're all
fine,
just strangers.
Temple.
We're all just strangers on a train.
Jesus, motherfucking Christ.
I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
I'm tired. Hold on, I'm not equipped for this. I'll call you.
Oh boy.
That's okay, she closes the door.
Yeah.
You could have at least asked if Elise was in there. You said you're looking. Just say you're looking
Yeah,
for
it's
Elise.
really great that I just psychically know where she is at all times.
I mean,
That would be awesome.
listen, they gotta come out to eat sometime. It's not like they have the food delivered there.
Alright, so besides
Yeah.
this whole talking to Indira and talking to Elise, is there anything that anyone else wants to do before lunch?
I think we should keep Miguel with us at all times.
I actually, what I was thinking was I was going to spend time with Miguel, but I'm not trying to get anything out of him. If that makes any sense, like if I'm spending
we
time
need
with
to make
Miguel,
sure this boy don't get murdered.
right? And maybe I'm thinking that, but even I wasn't quite thinking that, but I was thinking I'm having lunch with Miguel, maybe talking about some stuff with them, but I'm not trying to spend a scene, if that makes sense.
I'll
That's
go.
fine. If anything, Kalani joins you and Miguel.
Would love that. Yeah.
And- yeah,
The more
no.
the merrier. I mean, Tony's a people person. He's having food. He's ordering appetizers and some cocktails for people. I know it's all complimentary, but the food and drinks are flowing at the Tony table. Tony's kind of setting himself in the lounge/bar area, moving between the two as times are appropriate, making himself an open canvas. If anyone wants to approach Tony, communicate with Tony, that's fine, but he's not trying to seek out any new leads at this immediate moment. He's biding his time.
I'd probably say the Chinadu couple at one point joins you as well.
I would love that. Yeah.
It's a lot of people.
I'd love that.
Yeah, no,
honestly,
Tony's just entertaining.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe doing a few bar tricks. Actually, in fact, not trying to take anything away from Chandra because he is being respectful. But with if Warren's tending bar, he will keep him company. It's lonely work, especially if you're not used to it. So
I was gonna go talk to him.
Social. But other than that, I'm good.
Then I mean, we can go ahead and call it noon. Really, there's only 2 other tables that are full. And the other 2 tables consist of just Samuel and Indira, Elise, and Pauline.
The one Samuel table seems very suspect to me. I just mean meaning.
You mean just Samuel eating by himself?
Yeah, just because not suspect. Sad. Like I feel bad for him.
Well, because there's all these large parties right now.
Exactly, and then there's one person eating by himself. I mean, I'm not gonna make it a point. I guess I could.
It's just lunch.
Yeah.
It's not like a dinner.
That's fair. That's fair too. People eat lunch. Is he reading a book or something?
Oh,
at least? Okay, something to keep himself occupied. He's not just sitting there eating his meal, sadly, piningly looking over at the large.
He got some kind of tablet out, so
Okay.
no, he's good. Well, no. As you approach Samuel, he goes, "Hey," and he flips his wrist at you.
You're the worst. Any news?
Not particularly.
That's good enough.
Yeah, just, like another 24 hours until we're at, Aslan?
Thank God.
I know. Not that, this paradise hasn't just been, absolutely exhausting for me.
Right, but I mean, we got, 2 dead people and a really ugly bartender.
I mean, not my problem. Well, maybe the bartender. But besides that, not my problem.
It still somehow puts a damper on everything. Because, we're not the ones doing the whole murder bit.
I mean, okay, there we go. I was about to say, when did we start talking about feelings?
No,
That's not
I
really
thought
what
it
our
had
relationship was
preface
based
it
in.
with that. I should have hit that sooner. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I thought you just kind of understood that without us doing the party part, it's not really a party.
That's fair. I mean, you know me. I don't usually do that part of the party part.
Some of us aren't gifted with the power to burn people alive.
Yeah, I guess not. It's amazing you can never use those magical fingers of yours to call my cousin back.
Is this gonna be the whole trip, man?
I mean, you only got another day of it.
And we'll turn the conversation around from there into, while a few of us have talked about what we're doing in La Paz, maybe perhaps, I say my friend Miguel, introducing him more into the conversation, has lived there for some time at least. I won't say he's from there to not out him, but has spent significant time there. Miguel, what would you suggest? I hear they have fantastic, and I hear they have a fantastic wrestling scene. It might not be for everyone, but
Oh no, and he starts telling about everything that's been going on with the lucha down there, the running storylines.
And if anyone seems to be falling off of the conversation, I'll say to them, I go, listen, you just have to hear the story. It's like a soap opera once you get into it.
I was about to say, the passion and the fervor with which he tells it pretty much draws in everyone.
Cool. That's what I'm doing. I'm really making connections here because I think if I make strong enough connections in these people, at least these are the people that Tony has brought into his circle. Obviously, there are people sitting with him, but Tony feels like this is for him at least the people he can absolutely rule out.
I'll approach Pauline and Indira and what's-her-face, and...
Nice.
Pauline smiles at you.
Are these?
And I'll go, would you mind terribly if I joined?
Oh, and Pauline invites you to sit down. The other 2 don't really say anything, but Pauline's like, no, sure, pull up a chair.
Okay. Were they talking?
Yeah.
Do they continue on with the conversation?
No.
Okay. And she just goes, I'm sorry to interrupt. And she'll look at Indira and just go, I'm so sorry.
Indira nods, and she's about to say something, and Elise is just gently rubbing her back, and she kind of Indira just waves away what she was going to say.
Is she crying?
I was just going to say perception roll.
Yeah.
And with that perception roll, you can see what Elise is wearing.